Hey, Mags here, playing some more Villagers and Heroes Starfall. Headed back into the story arc at Arai. We last left off here in this group of Lumineers. They wanted us to bring this jar to Gibraltar. So, off we go. And I'm really digging the new area, just after all of Pyron being so dark. And Copes and Coil being really just kind of swampy. It's nice to see him going back to the foresty roots. So a lot of the earlier zones are really bright, and it just gets darker as you play. And I'm just kind of scooting along the river here, avoiding all these mobs. I've already done my bounties for today. There he is.
Another hero.
Oh, and back we go. Cross-map delivery. So just scoot along the river. I think I got those finned gloves, or whatever it was that boosts your swimming speed. Oop, a little too far. I guess they want us to go to this guy at the farm, not all the way back to the Lumineers.
Something fishy is going on.
Alright. Heading back to the other farm. Bounce there, alright. Good thing I'm a priest for those broken ankles. Alright, friend.
Oh!
All sorts of friends. Really trying to avoid combat this run as much as I can. That obviously did not work there.
I'm surrounded by...
Alright. Guess they want to sacrifice someone. Really just an interesting turn of events there.
I'm old, but
Okay, doing some more killing and gathering. And there we go, now we have 20 of those. So I can head to collect the petunia petals and the bark. Those are pretty straightforward. Just a whole bunch of flowers hanging out under a tree. I believe Military is a bounty right over here. Huh. Maybe not. Oh, it's just a type of wood. You got the stump here. So there's everything for a ritual. Back to the old woman.
I'm old, but I'm
And back across the river again. And I learned from last time that going that way is not the best way. Kind of farmer has a cage hanging
I'm
from a tree.
surrounded by fools.
Okay. That's nice. Okay. I understand the whole hero helping people out, but I feel like you should really try to screen who you're helping here. The farmer with the creepy cage in a tree might not be the best choice.
You're not from around. We're doomed. You're not from around.
Okay, sure. Let's try to find whoever we're trying to wake up. Oh, there we go. Much better. Creepy guy who has a cage in a tree.
We're doomed.
Drugging people. Never would convince me of that.
I'm so.
Here we have his torture tent, held way away from everyone.
Hey!
Can't have it coming if you're drugging random tree girls, but... Alright. Really making Shadow Priest look bad here, bud.
Oh! Oh!
There's a map. Bounce our way down the cliff.
Oh no! Oh no!
Alright. Appear to be finishing up here. Heading back to where we started today with the Lumineers.
Why, hello there.
And apparently there's the problem there. I can't do anything till I reach level 80. Well, that's just interesting. So I guess that'll end the ride here. Okay, so we're back at the village to talk a little bit about the skill tree. It's a massive overhaul from the talents offered pre-patch. Each class now has 3 skill trees corresponding with their 2 build types, and a 3rd hybrid style tree. The only generalized advice I can really give you is to look at all the ultimates you have available before choosing any, and pick a couple you absolutely need for your build to work towards first. Now, I went with Sanctified Hands, just for the utility of adding the mass to all cure casts. And I also went for Condemn, just because the added damage from it really helps, especially with the low damage of most priest builds. From there, try to find other ultimates that work well with these. Now I went with Harmonize, just because I really enjoy Judgment. It increases the damage and also scales from either the two skill trees. And it also makes your Condemn permanent as long as you're alive. And I went with that just because I'm really good at forgetting to recast status effects. I also liked the Zealous Mending for the chance to critically strike with my heals, and also the increased all my attacks chance to crit. From there, it just comes down to filling any empty slots in your skill bar and boosting your chosen affinity. I went with Contagion because, again, really prefer the mass as opposed to just single target spells. And then I went with Shadow Affinity as much as I had points left, just because now my current build leads a little more towards Shadow. Now, I don't claim this in any way to be the best build, it's just my preference. And I'm just hoping that the general concept can at least help you steer you somewhat in the right direction. Now, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.